Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making vegan stuffed pasta, and usually I use jumbo shells for this, but the store has been out for months, so I decided to use manicotti. Whatever pasta you decide to use, you will be stuffing it with a pesto split pea mixture. For those of you that don't really like peas, don't worry. As long as you season the pesto good enough, it'll take a lot of that earthiness and a lot of the pea flavor out of the mixture. So without further ado, let's get started. For this recipe, you will need 1 cup dry split peas, 2 1/4 cups vegetable broth, 1/2 cup fresh basil leaves, 1/4 cup walnuts or pine nuts, 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, salt, pepper, and whatever other seasoning you would like to use for taste. And I would recommend grabbing 2 jars of your favorite pasta sauce. To start this recipe, begin by cooking your peas. Start by adding 2 1/4 cup vegetable broth to your pot. Sort and rinse your green split peas and add 1 cup to your vegetable broth. Give your peas a little stir so that way they break up a little bit in the pot and they cook evenly. You're going to bring this to a boil, cover, reduce heat, and let simmer until all of the liquid has evaporated, about 35 to 45 minutes. While the peas cook, go ahead and grab a pot and fill it with water to start making your pasta noodles. Whenever we cook pasta, we want to make sure that it has a little bit of flavor to it. So go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil to your water, and then season it generously with salt. Once your water is boiling rapidly, add your pasta noodles and cook them according to the package directions. If you chose to use manicotti, you should only need about 7 shells for this recipe. Make a few extra just in case some break. When your pasta is finished cooking, drain and rinse it well to stop the cooking process. To get started with our filling, grab a blender or a food processor. Throw 1/2 cup fresh basil in your blender or food processor. Toss in 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Add 1/4 cup walnuts or pine nuts. Squeeze 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. We are going to blend this mixture up, and this is going to be our pesto base for our split peas. This is what's going to give it most of the flavor and take away from that earthiness that the peas kind of have naturally. After we have our pesto base, we are going to thin it out with extra virgin olive oil. Add 1/4 cup. If you have a blender with a hole in the top, go ahead and drizzle in your olive oil as you are blending. If not, just do what I did and add it slowly, blend it up, and make sure you check it for consistency. Season your pesto with as much salt as you would like to season it with. Add in some fresh ground pepper. Take a little bit of creative freedom here and add a seasoning that you think would go really well with this pesto. When you're done seasoning, add in your cooked split peas. You can see here that our split pea mixture is a little thick. We do want to thin it out so that way it resembles ricotta cheese. To do so, add vegetable broth little by little. Next, blend your mixture well. Be sure to check for consistency throughout the blending process. You don't want it to be thin and runny, but you also don't want it to be too thick and pea-like. All right, everyone, we have our shells and our filling. Let's get to stuffing. Spray your pan with non-stick spray. It doesn't have to be too deep, but it does have to be deep enough where you're going to be able to hold your pasta noodles and some additional sauce on top without spilling. Spread your favorite pasta sauce down in the bottom of your pan and try to spread it out as evenly as you can. If you're a baker, you probably have a pastry bag for your split pea filling. If not, no worries, just do what I did and put it in a Ziploc bag and cut the tip off so that way you'll be able to pipe the mixture right in the center of these manicotti shells. This was my first time working with this kind of pasta and was a little bit hard for me to stuff. So just a few pointers. Try to get your Ziploc bag or your pastry bag in one end as far as you can and fill it all the way. Flip it over to the other side and do the exact same thing. If you find that there is a gap in the middle without any filling, roll the pasta between your hands and let the filling kind of sit and center in the middle. And then you can go back and add more to either side to get it to be a little bit more full. As you come to your last few pasta shells, you might notice that it's becoming more and more difficult to get your mixture to come out of the bag easily. To regather the rest of your filling, lay your bag flat on the counter and grab a spatula. Roll the spatula over the top of the bag and push all of your filling to the side of the bag that you are piping out of. We are almost done, everyone. Go ahead and top your pasta with the remainder of your favorite pasta sauce. Put as much or as little as you'd like. Just make sure you spread it out as evenly as you can over the top of your pasta shells. Cover your pan with foil to avoid drying your pasta or your pasta sauce out. Bake your stuffed shells at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Be careful when you take these out of the oven and take the foil off, as steam will be built up under there and you can burn yourself. Top your pasta with fresh basil and you are all done.
Wow, so yummy, so good.
Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone, and I really hope you all enjoyed this recipe. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.